Welcome everyone. Today I will be exploring how farm to table restaurants play a powerful role in shaping sustainable tourism in Australia. More than a dining trend, farm to table connects people and landscapes. Through my research of 13 peer reviewed studies, I discovered how this movement strengthens sustainability across environmental, economic, and cultural dimensions. Farm to table is built on a simple but meaningful idea: sourcing ingredients directly from nearby farms. This approach builds trust between farmers, chefs, and consumers by emphasizing freshness, traceability, and ethical production. It reconnects diners with where food comes from, making every meal a deeper experience. Australia's tourism vision aligns closely with sustainable development goals, particularly responsible consumption and community well-being. As the industry shifts towards low-impact tourism, gastronomy becomes a key channel for achieving sustainability. Farm to table aligns perfectly with Australia's commitment to regenerative practices, regional development, and ethical tourism. Travelers today actively seek authenticity and transparency in their food experiences. Research shows diners value knowing who gave the ingredients and how sustainable they were produced. Choosing local food allows tourists to feel connected to the culture and the landscape. The people who make a place unique, making food a vital part of the tourism experience. Gurk's study in Tasmania in 2023 shows how restaurants can be moved from sustainability to regeneration. By sourcing locally, reducing waste, and supporting biodiversity, these businesses actively restore ecosystem. These practices create immersive dining experiences that allow visitors to feel connected to nature and understand the value of food. Alonso's and Liu's research in Western Australia highlights how local partnership between farmers and restaurateurs build economic resilience. These relationships create jobs, strengthen rural economies, and keep money circulating locally. For tourists, this results in unique food experiences that reflect the region's identity and contribute to community. Farmers markets serve as both community hubs and tourist attractions. Thompson's study in 2020 shows how they promote cultural exchange, support small producers, and preserve local authenticity. However, tourism can create tensions, such as supply pressure and rising costs. So, maintaining balance becomes essential for sustainable development and genuinely local visitor experience. Kim and his colleagues reveal that emotional storytelling in marketing significantly increases trust toward restaurants that source locally. When restaurants highlight the farmers behind the food or share environmental commitments, consumers feel more connected. This shift shows how sustainable communication enhances farm to table experience. In South Australia's Barossa Valley, collaboration between wineries, farms, and restaurants created a unified gastronomic identity. Michelle and Bruce works in 2019 demonstrates that regional cooperation enhances authenticity, strengthens sustainable efforts, and creates memorable visitor experience. This model shows how farm to table can shape the entire tourism landscape. Passarotti and his colleagues explain how digital logistics systems improve the sustainability of local sourcing. By enhancing traceability and reducing food miles, food hub technologies make farm to table operations more efficient. This is particularly relevant in Australia when long distances can challenge supply consistency. Smart systems help the gap between producers and consumers. APAC and Urubus show that when tourists choose local food, they engage in responsible consumption that supports community well-being. Eating locally produced meals becomes more than just dining. It becomes a contribution to cultural appreciation and environmental protection. This reinforces the idea that tourists play an active role in sustainable tourism. Dias and Pochelusna found that authentic local cuisine strengthens emotional connection to destinations. When ingredients, flavors, and stories reflect a region's identity, tourists feel more satisfied and more likely to return. Farm to table experiences help shape destinations' loyalty by making food a symbol of place and culture. Likins and his colleagues highlighted Australian consumers also value freshness, sustainability, and supporting local farmers. However, cost and accessibility remain barriers. Understanding these motivations and challenges helps restaurant design farm to table experiences that appeal to both local and tourists, reinforcing sustainability through everyday dining choices. Small cafes and family run restaurants in regional Australia are often leaders in farm to table adoption. Alonso and O'Neill's study shows that these businesses enhance destinations' identity, build community relationships, and adapt resiliently during supply chain disruptions. Oi and Shelley's work in Tasmania shows that farm to table can build cultural capital by supporting local stories, heritage cuisines, and youth education. Restaurants become cultural mediators, connecting producers, visitors, and communities. This cultural regeneration strengthens social sustainability and enriches tourists' understanding of place. Mishra expands the concept from farm to table to farm to planet by emphasizing zero waste kitchens, circular economies, and carbon neutral operations. This global perspective shows how hospitality can contribute to environmental goals beyond local sourcing, positioning restaurants as climate conscious leaders. Across my research, three pillars continually emerge. Environmentally, farm to table reduces emissions and supports biodiversity. Economically, it strengthens local supply chains. Socioculturally, it preserves heritage and fosters community pride. Together, these dimensions demonstrate the holistic contribution of farm to table restaurants to sustainable Australia. Despite its benefits, farm to table faces many challenges, such as higher costs, inconsistent supply, education gaps, and the risk of over commercialization. Tourism demands must be balanced with local values. Addressing these challenges requires collaborations from governments, farms, tourism boards, and the hospitality sector. Moving forward, Australia can strengthen this movement through policy support, indigenous food integration, sustainability training, and digital innovation. After reviewing the literature, it's clear that farm to table is not just a dining trend, it's a strategic pathway towards responsible, culturally rich tourism. In conclusion, farm to table restaurants offer more than meals, they offer meaning. They connect visitors to land, people, and culture while supporting environmental, economic, and social sustainability. Through these practices, Australia can continue shaping tourism and nourishes both travelers and the places they explore. Thank you.